Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are starting a new project together. This is my first time using a Seawhite watercolor sketchbook, so this occasion calls for a brand new sketchbook, and I actually got this for free with an Amazon order. It's super cute and it's going to hint to what this new little project is going to be. So I'm going to put this down in the bottom here, and as of now, it's the only sticker I'm planning to put in the front, but that could totally change because I usually like putting stickers all over the place. But for now, here are our cute little puppies. They're all nice and stuck down in the corner over here. So speaking of puppies, that's exactly what this entire sketchbook is going to be dedicated to. It's all going to be dogs. Now, this is not really a big grand idea to have a full sketchbook with just one theme, but I got this idea because of Andrea-Nelson-Arto, and I just love the idea, and I usually can never do it. So I'm like, you know what? This is the year that I'm going to do it. So I'm really liking this little dog. I don't usually do the first page in my sketchbook. I usually flip through and I'm haphazard, but this sketchbook I've been going fairly chronologically. So here is my second little dog here, and this is a little bichon frisé, and I drew it twice. Now I know this might seem weird, but I wanted to draw one kind of in the scenery on the left and then a little portrait on the right. And I'm happy because they turned out to look very similar. It looks like it's the same dog, and that's what my goal was. I struggled so much with that when I was younger. And of course, what is a little collection of dogs without a Chihuahua? So drop it in the comments. Do you guys like Chihuahuas, or do you think they're overgrown rats? I want to know. So here we are. We have a handsome little Chihuahua in a sweater. I've erased all my sketch lines. You guys are obviously seeing the process I'm going through. I've been talking over it instead of narrating, but you guys kind of get the drift. I'm sketching everything out, erasing the sketches and lining it. So far I have 4 doggies. So this is my fun little entrance into the sketchbook. So I'm taking some bright colors. This palette is fairly bright, but of course we're going to have to take the White Nights palettes because it's got some great browns. I've mentioned that before. So we're going to mist all the watercolors, get them soft, and get to painting. So now that my sky is blocked in, I'm going to go in with a darker color for the inside of the car, and I usually really like this color, so I'm eager to see how it turns out here on this paper, and I'm really loving how this is coming to life. It's exciting, it's a new project, and I am getting excited. This is obviously another day, another time of day, and I'm just sharing how the sunlight looks so cool on everything, and of course, misty mist. Let's finish this up. It is almost finished at this point. I absolutely love it. And of course, another setting. I had to wait till the baby was in bed. I think the tongue is my favorite part, and I love how bright yellow the car ended up being. It's so nice, cheerful, and inviting at the beginning of the sketchbook. So I'm going to use my Mattehop Gel pens to add some texture and dimension. I just reviewed these pens, and I really wanted to see how they worked over top watercolor. And I already love it. Like this little scarf, I love how well they worked out. And I'm gonna go in and add some more texture and dimension with some colored pencils. So obviously I just mentioned my Mattehop Gel pens. I just did a review on them, and I'm going to link it up at the top and down below. But I absolutely could not wait to try them over top watercolors. I am increasingly falling in love with colored pencils because you can do so much over top alcohol markers and a watercolor. As you guys can see here, it adds so much texture, depth, dimension, and there is so much you can do with shading and lines. I just love it. So you guys are going to see more of this on my channel. So this is what my little doggy looks like, and I'm really happy with it, and I'm ready to move on to little Chihuahua. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I committed to the Chihuahua. So see, I'm still jumping a little bit out of order, even though I drew them in order. All right, puppy dog is starting to look cute, but looks like he doesn't have a soul, and we're gonna have to fix that. It'll be a very quick fix. It's just, it freaks me out when they're looking at me like that and they have no soul. And then I filled in the eyes and I was like, this is legit even worse. So we're going to ignore that, let it dry, and put little pupils another time. I have to say, me loves this orange color in the background so much. And look at the nice Mattehop gel pens that I'm going to be using over top. Look how well they turned out. Guys, I already loved these gel pens, but I mean, I love them even more the more I'm playing with it. This is going to add so much to my mixed media. I highly recommend you guys try them. I was thinking they're really more for stationery lovers. No, they're for art lovers. Go get you some on Amazon, okay? So now we're gonna do little puppy dog over here. But first, I have to erase my sketch lines, and for some reason, I just really love these sketch lines. I don't know why, but of course, I cleaned it up. And now I'm ready to paint, and I have a really, really awesome beige I can't wait to use over top watercolors. And I'm going to use this coral and this pink. Girl already had a vision going in her mind. I'm so stoked to be using these, and of course, Misty Miss Mist. All right, I have to say I love the custom color I ended up with in the background, but I don't love what's happening in the top left-hand corner. Gross, we're gonna have to fix it. But first, let's whip this out, go shopping in my pinks, and color in that ribbon. Immediately, guys, just look how nicely that brand of watercolor sits nicely on the paper versus how the background color is sitting. I don't know if you're getting my drift here, but this is the project I realized. I really don't like Van Gogh watercolors. I just don't. I've tried to love them. I ignored them. I've been using them for projects. I try to make them work, and me no likes these. I just don't like the formula and how it sits on the paper, and I can't always blame the paper because the paper reacts well with other watercolors. So girly had a vision. I really am getting more and more into mixed media, so thank goodness I have watercolor paper stashed, yes, under my bed. This is just Canson XL watercolor paper. I believe you can get it at like Walmart, Michael's, places like that. Everyone should have it in their stash if you like watercolor. I even use it for swatch paper. Anyways, I had a vision. I was like, okay, girl's gonna use that orange whole paper punch, and we're gonna fix this background. Just look at it. I could not fix it, and I just don't like these watercolors. I don't like that as soon as I mix custom colors, it just doesn't sit right, and I've got to improvise. So I just simply painted a corner, cut out a rectangle, used my hole punch, and made a whole bunch of little circles. I don't know if you guys know where I'm going with this, but I love polka dots, and we need to fix this situation. So see, it doesn't completely fix it, but it's good enough for me. It adds nice texture. I like it, and it's perfectly fine. This is a sketchbook to practice and have fun, and this was a good enough solution for me. Might not be for you. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe I gave you guys an idea. Who knows? Anyways, we're gonna match up this ribbon because this is the same little puppy dog. And we're gonna put little hearts, we're gonna put the fur in, we're gonna put a little bit of texture, and it's really coming together. I'm really happy. But then I realized, guys, we need a friend because I did 4 and I'm on to page 5, and the 4th page was empty even though I had 4 dogs, and I skipped this space. So we have a beautiful Great Dane to sit next to a Chihuahua because of course that contrast is hilarious. And if you guys look over here, I used lots of those gel pens. I used them everywhere with this guy. I used the brown, the reds, all 3 kinds of greens, and even the blue around his nose. If we can take a little peek, look how nicely they complement the watercolors. I am so happy with these gel pens. Color range is great, and I'm just so happy to pair them. And because I outlined that background, I decided to go back and use the purple to outline this background. So now I'm ready to come play over here and give her the background that I've been planning to give her from the very beginning, and boom, look at that. She's in a flower field, she's having fun, she's probably going to stay in her fur, but that's the hypothetical owner of this dog's problem in my book, and we're not even going to get into it. We're just going to enjoy our little bichon frisé. Look at her. She is so incredibly cute. By this point, I was like, I'm going to have to name her, but I'll get into that later in the video. I was just so excited that I could replicate the dog in portrait form. and playing in the fields. So let's bring in that coral and that pink again and add some little details with these gel pens. So I just did some whatever flowers, and in the background I made little dots to give the illusion of it. And guys, if you like mixed media, 10 out of 10, recommend these pens. Okay, I'll stop being annoying. It's not sponsored. I just get hyped up because I'm an art nerd and I love new art supplies. And if this gave you guys an idea, please feel free to tag me on Instagram. I'll put my little handle up here. I would love to see if anything I said or did helped you and inspired you. So since I was done, I put the tiniest little specks for these leaves, and then I was able to call it done. Of course, you have to wait till the whole page is dry before you use any colored pencils or pens on top of your watercolors. FYI, if you're new to this. So this is what I have, a really bright, colorful page to welcome you into the sketchbook. And then here I decided to name our little Bichon Frisé Dixie. She just looked like a Dixie to me. And then of course, our Great Dane, he looks like Digger because he just dug up and made stuff all over the place. And my little Chihuahua's name is Chester. So here we have it. I hope you guys like my dogs. And if you guys have a favorite, put it in the comments down below. I'm really excited to start this project. I'm going to take you guys along with me. Love the colored pencils. Love how it's been turning out. And I hope this inspires you. There are so many things I'm happy with just in the first 5 pages. And I'm really encouraging myself with these gel pens and the colors and all the possibilities, really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you ideas, and maybe you want to also do a doggy sketchbook. I don't know. If one of my characters inspired you, like I said, tag me over on Instagram. I highly recommend you guys go see my initial reaction to the Mattehop Gel pens, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.